Do you see what I see? This is the vibrator off of my salt spreader, my Salt Dog salt spreader. And I've got some issues going on, and I don't know what the issue is, but as I was reading the part number so I can order another one of these, I'm looking at the warning on here. Warning: vibration will cause injury to living bodies. You see that? Vibration will cause injury to living bodies. But dead bodies are okay? Vibration will cause injury to living bodies. This is a vibrator. Is this warning on all vibrators or just this one? That's something to ponder. I may have to go to my nearest entertainment store, adult entertainment store, and read some packages to see what the warnings are on those. Am I reading that? Vibration will cause injury to living bodies. That's a head scratcher. But dead bodies are okay, I guess. There's a lot to unpack there. All right, so in our last storm a couple days ago, let me just take the damn hat off. In our last storm a couple of days ago, I mentioned that the vibrator stopped working on this. It blew the fuse. This is the second vibrator in 2 years. Last year, we did not even use this. So I doubt that I've spread 5, 6 loads maybe before the vibrator went bad again. Hold on. Maybe this is, here we go. I'm gonna figure this out, hold on. Okay, I just talked to an expert or somebody that plows more snow and spreads a whole lot more salt than I do. He lives 2.5 hours north of here, and so he's doing it almost every other day. Plowing snow, spreading salt is what I'm talking about. And he runs these units, a little bit bigger units than what I've got here, but the same setup, same control box, same vibrator on them. And he hasn't had an issue with his vibrator. So I don't know if it's just the batch that I'm getting. The vibrator I've put on here now is not the Salt Dog. It's an off-brand, I guess, something I found on the internet 2 years ago when I purchased it to put it on the shelf. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I've got something in the wiring harness that's gone bad. Although if that was the case, I would think it would trip that fuse immediately. I don't run this thing any longer than 10 minutes at a time, and then we're turning it off. So I don't know. We'll see how long this one lasts. But we do have to run these constantly to get that salt to drop down into this auger here. And some other people watching this that are running these maybe can give me some pointers on this. Originally, I had these baffle plates adjusted according to what the owner's manual said. So the front one, you can see the rust marks. I just moved that back to open it up. You can see the rust marks where it was pushed up further, so I had an opening of maybe like that, and that was what the book was suggesting. But this salt that we're using is pretty damp, and so it will not fall down in here without running that vibrator to shake it and let it fall down. So I have opened up that front baffle some more to see if that will help us any. Hopefully it's not going to jam the auger up. I've only jammed the auger once, but it was easy enough to unjam. You just take the spinner assembly off, and then if you look up in here, I don't know, the light may not be right, but there's just a nut on the end of this auger. Put a wrench up there and turn this one way or the other. What is that, a one? I don't know if it's an inch and an eighth, maybe. I guess it's an inch and a quarter. So yeah, an inch and a quarter. And I keep these in one of these in my toolbox. So yeah, you can then twist that auger and unjam it if need be. That's not a big issue. It is an issue if it's cold and snowing and you're out on the road and leaning down, kneeling down in the wet and the cold and the snow. Yeah, then it becomes an issue, but I've dealt with worse. Okay, so I've got the vibrator replaced. I'm going to call around, order another one to put on the shelf, and let's see what happens with this one. The other thing I'm reading, so far I haven't had a problem. Knock on the seat cushion, whatever. Apparently these particular control modules are not good modules. They're Chinese crap, I guess, is what I'm reading on different snow forums. I have not had an issue. We've had this 5 years now. I've not had an issue with this. But I think what I am going to do is look for a control box that is not electronic. They have a more basic one with just 2 knobs and a power button, I believe, without all the electronic stuff. So I am going to look for one of those just to have on the shelf. So when these go bad, we'll be able to keep rolling with it. Because if this goes bad, you're done. There's, I guess you could override the system somehow. Probably wouldn't be easy. So since we now have, what do we got? 5 in our group, we're now running 5 of these spreaders, same type of control box. I'll get an extra one and have on the shelf just in case. I've got an auger motor as a spare, and I've got a spinner motor as well as a spare up on the shelf. And I did have a vibrator, but I'll get another one. Okay. So new vibrator on. I've changed that. Let me put the grate back on and put my spinner on, and we're ready for the next event, which looks like tonight. This is the 16th. Oh, today is the 17th. Wednesday, February 17th. So tonight after midnight, it's supposed to start snowing. Yeah, it is supposed to start snowing down here, and then we're only supposed to have what is the forecaster saying? A coating. That's a new one. Usually it's a trace, but we're supposed to have a coating of snow before it then changes to freezing rain, before it then changes to rain tomorrow. So snow after midnight, I think changing to freezing rain by about 6 or 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then changing to rain sometime, to changing from snow to freezing rain to rain. So we'll see where that goes. I'm not going to put the plow on. I have it sitting out here. So I've got the plow sitting out there. But since they're not calling for a lot of snow, I will not put that on. We'll just spread salt. Okay, let's see where this goes. I'll try to get some footage for you. So in the meantime, see ya. See ya.